we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with the show that is here to bring your July out on a high note, only known as Music Village. And ahead of the end of the show, folks, we would like to thank every single one of you independent artists, game makers, and everybody else across the board for how successful this month of independence went for this year. We really do appreciate it, and we can't wait to do it again next year. Probably with 200 games, if it doesn't kill us. And besides doing a quadlu of games for next year's month of independence and not getting killed in the process for wearing out our voice, I'm looking at my watch right now. Oh, it's just about that time. It's the witching hour, which means it's time for us to be brought up to speed on news stories from this week from, you guessed it, all around the world. And in our first news story, and in sad news from the world of music, the co-founder of the Roots, Malik B, unfortunately died this week at the age of 47 years old. And for those who don't know, this guy was able to help alongside of Questlove and Black Thought in 1987 to found the Roots, and was even able to participate a part of 4 studio albums before departing the group in 1999, and then reuniting back with the group in 2006, and also would be able to be a part of a couple of solo projects in 2015 along the lines of the unpredictable Mr. Green, and was also a member, a part of the Philadelphia rap collective known as the Beard Gang alongside Freeway. And the only reason I was able to listen to the Roots when I was in school, not only because of the Chappelle Show, but a big thanks to my mom and Gravy Brown, who originally got me into this collective sort of music. Well, that and thanks to Mr. Logan as well with his show Too Dead On in the Mic. And we here at Music Village would like to say, on behalf of Malik B, a part of the Roots, may your work live on forever, and may you forever rest in peace. And in other news, for you Bugs Bunny fans out there, I have some exciting news for you. Besides the recent release of the Looney Tunes cartoon, this past week would mark the 80th birthday of the Wascally Wabbit, the Doctor of Delight himself, Bugs Bunny. And to help celebrate his 80th birthday, folks, Warner Brothers Studios would decide to release not only a 60 theatrical shorts on Blu-ray, but alongside with it a full-size Bugs Bunny glitter Funko Pop that will all be available as of November 3rd of 2020. And for the physical copy of this said DVD collection of the Bugs Bunny classics, you fans out there are going to have to pay a price of well over $74.99 and $89.99 in Canada. But for those out there who wants the digital copy, it will be for the low price of $39.99 and $49.99 for those in the world of Canada, or the country of Canada. They're not in their own world according to the maestro. And in my opinion, still one of my favorite cartoons in the Bugs Bunny library is still to this day a Wabbit Season, Duck Season, with a little hint of the Barber of Seville in there, and you might as well include any time Bugs Bunny had a chance to be an orchestra leader, because that's how I learned of so many of the songs back when I was in music theory class, thanks to Bugs Bunny. So yeah, I owe an A+ in music theory to Bugs Bunny. So yeah, thanks Bugs Bunny. And if you guys and gals out there want to pre-order this beautiful collection of Warner Brothers fine films, you can head on over to the Warner Brothers website, only known as WarnerBrothersHomeEntertainment.com, to check it out for yourselves. And in other news, For you OHP fans out there looking for a cover since we've been missing one for well over a week now, I have some good news for you. Because this week, he would do a beautiful metal cover of the Christina Aguilera song of Beautiful. Irony enough, it was beautiful. And here's hoping in the near future for the next song he decides to do for Christina Aguilera. I would have to say Genie in the Bottle, but I got a feeling he already did it already, so if not anything from Christina Aguilera, probably something from Pink. Yeah, and I think So What is the song I'm hoping for that he does for a metal cover for Pink, if he does go Pink within the next time he does a cover of a song. And if you guys want to figure out what he has coming down the tubes next, or even check out this beautiful Christina Aguilera cover of the song Beautiful, you can go ahead and check it out on the YouTube page of one man only known as OHP, then check it out for yourselves. And in other music news, for you fans out there of Leapfrog Studios wondering what he's got next up his sleeve, he would decide to do a cover of the song Fat Bottom Girls by Queen. And the fact that he was able to do the a cappella intro for this song, I already like it enough as is, but the metal that he brought to this song as well was another fun thing that I loved about this song. And with him asking, what in the world would you like to see me to perform next? If it's Queen bass, either Who Wants to Live Forever or the classic song that we used to end Music Village off with every single week. And as a matter of fact, we may go back to doing that this week as well, of I'm in Love with My Car. Because you don't see many people doing a cover of it, and I would love to see what a metal version of that song would be like. And I got a feeling that Leapfrog Studios would be able to pull it off with metal perfection. And if you guys want to go ahead and check out this week's Queen-like metal cover for yourselves, you can head on over to the YouTube page of one man only known as Leapfrog Studios or Frog Leap Studios to check it out for yourselves. Thank you for the correction, Maestro. I didn't realize we got it backwards. And with that perfect bouquet of oops-a-daisies we picked for that last regular news story, folks, you guys out there know what time it is. No, Maestro, it's not time for us to get a spell check machine. I think it's time for us to go into yet another edition of Video Game News.
3, 2, 1, go.
And in our first video game news story, and in good news, bad news for you up, down, down fans out there, a battle of the brands. After last week's Batista brunch that would end in an unfortunate crash of the data for the Battle of the Brands, Austin Creed would have to think outside of the box this week and would call upon The Party members to play a classic game of Risk. And seeing the fact that Risk is a very intense game when it was a board game, I can only imagine how intense it's gonna get with the party members of Cesaro, Adam Cole, Tyler Breeze, and even Austin Creed himself trying to get in the mix for that game. And for those who wants to find out who would win that said game of Risk, you can head on over to the YouTube page of one man only known as Up, Down, Down to check it out for yourself. And I do believe the Maestro said at one point one of them would get well over 54 soldiers in one area. Yikes! I don't think I was even able to accomplish that Risk. And in other video game news, for you fans out there of Final Fantasy VII who recently beat the remake and looking for something a little bit more in the world of Final Fantasy, then I have some good news for you. because to celebrate that classic game, now they're handing out a 2 jigsaw puzzle piece set that'll involve you reconstructing not only Cloud with his classic Buster Sword and Hardy Daytona motorcycle for $24.99, but also a 500-piece puzzle alongside with it along the lines of all the classic character illustrations that are only for the low price of $19.99. Now, here's hoping in the near future that they also include one with Sephiroth or a full Westminster Abbey-sized model of, I guess, Midgard. Even though I absolutely hate Midgard due to Final Fantasy Dissidia Dual Decim 2012, but yeah, I would love to see Midgard. And according to the Maestro, it was just called Final Fantasy Dual Decim 12, but it did have a 2012 title to it. But then again, I could be wrong. And if you guys want to go ahead and check out these cool puzzles for yourselves, you can head on over to the Square Enix store, only known as store.na.squareenixgames.com, to check it out for yourselves. And as a little bit of a heads up, these puzzles will release as of this upcoming October. And in other video game news, for you fans out there of Grand Theft Auto Online looking to earn a little bit more money for your survival woes, then I have some good news for you. Because it's been announced that this week, for the bonus round, they would decide to hand out double XP and money for the survival series for this week. Which means if you're able to make it past 10 rounds, there's a high possibility you can go home with upwards of $60,000 to $80,000. And this does not include those who decide to go the endless wave route, because if you're able to make it past, I do believe, 40 to 50 waves, you can earn upwards of almost $200,000 for your troubles with this double money they're adding in for it for this week. And as an added bonus for you fans out there, you can also get triple rewards for arena battles, and alongside with it, also get 50% off on all Apocalypse vehicle upgrades, and even a 50% discount on arena workshops, along with a 40% discount on arena workshop customizations and add-ons, with a vehicle discount on the RC Bandito at 40%, the Invade and Persuade RC tank at 40%, the Tauros at 40%, the Deviant as well at 40%, and alongside with it, the Devastate 8, that will be at 35% for this week. And for those who are wondering out there, this week's wheel vehicle is none other than the Dinka Sugoi that you can get off the lucky wheel for this week. And for those out there who wants to check out all of the other cool things that you can get on a discount from the world of Grand Theft Auto Online, including laser weapons or other great things that's going on in the Rockstar universe, you can head on over to the website only known as socialclub.rockstargames.com under the events section to check it out for yourselves. And I guess with that said, for this week and for this month with discounts included, you have all officially been brought up to speed. And I guess with that said, we might as well head back into the music one more time. And when we return, we'll be back with the final segment for Music Village for this week, right after this. So don't go anywhere just yet, folks, and stay tuned.